football profit boost every single week. So here's how it works. Each week, FanDuel's giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. Talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com/GIGLIO to download the app. That's FanDuel.com/GIGLIO. Check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer and get in on the action. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 94 WIP.
21 plus in President, Pennsylvania. Opt-in required. Bonus issued is now withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
O'Reilly.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
The wait is over. Cheerleaders Philly and New Jersey are the places to be to watch UFC 320 on Goliath versus Parrot 2 taking place tonight. This isn't just a rematch. This is redemption. Watch live at both Cheerleaders locations as these two warriors step back into the octagon to see which one will come out triumphant. There's no better way to experience all the action surrounded by the electricity of the entertainers at Cheerleaders. Fight night at Cheerleaders Philly and New Jersey tonight. Live, up close, and personal.
What if you had the smartest Wi-Fi? If you did, it'd be Xfinity, of course, and it'd come with their best state-of-the-art equipment. It would boost speeds to the devices that needed them most, prioritizing your most important connections, whether you were streaming, gaming, or gaming while pretending to work. And it would let you stream 4. That's right, 4 games on one screen. It would even power your mobile connection so you could bring faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds with you where you use it most. It would be proactive and fix problems before you knew you had them. Impressive, right? And it would have security features that protect you from threats at home and online. Kinda like a force field for your life. If you had the smartest Wi-Fi, well, everything would work together seamlessly to keep you connected, no matter what. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
Hugh Douglas here, and I know by now you've heard of our new drink, the new Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry Whiskey. It's the real deal, folks. It's bold, vibrant blackberry softened with creamy vanilla, toasted oak, and just a hint of honey. It will be the touchdown of your tailgate this season. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry, now available at your local fine wine and good spirits. Celebrate responsibly.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios. Sports Radio 94 WIP. An Odyssey sports station. This is the High Hopes Playoff Pregame Special on your exclusive home for Phillies playoff baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
First postseason game for Roy Halladay. He winds the 0-2. Swing and a dribbler out in front of the plate. Ruiz out to get it. The throw from his knees. It's in time, and it's a no-hitter. Unbelievable. Ruiz and Halladay embrace, and the Phillies again celebrate around Roy Halladay. 4-0. It's the second no-hitter in Major League postseason history. Here tonight at Citizens Bank Park.
Let's go. Let's go. Welcome on in. It's an extended High Hopes leading off as we get you set. Phil's Dodgers game 1 is finally here. If you're like me, spent a lot of your day trying to find anything else to do to take your mind off the game. The laugh that you hear right there is Mr. James Seltzer. Seltzer, how you feeling?
It's impossible. Like, I did the exact same thing. I cleaned this morning. I went to Target. I tried to do everything I could. And
you called me from Target.
I did. That's how locked in I am, dude. All Emily heard today is about this game. I am, like, walking back in the building. It felt so special, just like knowing what's about to happen here in a few hours, what this place is going to look like, the energy in this building. Christopher Sanchez taking the hill as an ace after the season he had. Shohei Ohtani, his first start in the playoffs. Like, it feels so big, Jack. Like, this feels like a massive, massive moment in baseball, in, like, Phillies, obviously Phillies history, if they can go on a run here.
Sure.
It just feels bigger than an NLDS should feel.
Yeah, it's got a World Series feel to it in the NLDS, which is a lot of people have said these are the two best teams in baseball. I would put the Brewers in there. I think people discount the Brewers.
After right now, they look like they're handling the playoffs pretty well so far.
I actually like that the Brewers are jumping on the Cubs like that. I hope the Phillies see the score, and I hope they say if they can do it, we can too.
Totally.
I hope that is something that is currently going on down there. So listen, 215-592-9494. We're getting you set, but we need to know where you're at. We're nervous. We're confident.
However that's possible, that's what we are.
Because I really am confident in this baseball team. It's almost just like I need to see them go play. I need to see how it looks, and then I almost feel like this calming sense will take over. Now, it probably won't take over early. This feels like a 1-0 game.
Certainly not for you, pal. That's for sure. Yeah.
No, but I just believe in this team so much more than last year's team. And, we talk about walking to the ballpark again. Last year, walking to the ballpark, it was, what are we about to, like, what's going to happen? With this one, while it is a tough foe, I'm walking in, I can't wait to see how this is going to play out. I think this might be our version of the 1980
Astros
series.
Buddy.
That's what this feels like it's gearing up for. Stars on both sides. Ohtani making his first postseason outing. Harper, as he continues the quest to finally put a cherry on top for what has been a Hall of Fame career. Mookie, the stars are starring. But, man, I think I've reached the point of I'm excited to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, me too. And it is funny that you bring up the kind of combination of excitement and fear, because we've watched this team all year long. And I think for most Phillies fans who had this, wake me up when the playoffs happen type of feel, I think this team won them over this year. Yes. I think all they went through, the Wheels injury, the way they responded, Bader coming in, Duran coming in, like the excitement, like the way they play, the way they go about their business, the way they, finished so strong comparatively to the last few years. Like, I think we believe in this group, but we all can take ourselves back 1 year. And really, the 2 playoff games of the year before, prior to that, where, like, the last experiences we've had in October in this moment have been so devastating and so out of character of what we thought we were expecting from those teams. So I think that's where it comes, like, the conflicting emotions come in, because while I totally believe in this group, Brandon Marsh, Bryson Stott, all these guys that struggled as part of last year's group, like, until I see them succeed in the playoffs again, I still have that, like, lingering doubt, that lingering memory, that lingering sense memory of the experience, So it's a unique situation we're in.
We are broadcasting live from the Deborah Heart and Lung Center broadcast booth. Deborah Heart and Lung Center, the Delaware Valley's only heart hospital. I feel like we always say this, James, when we sit down, but we really are just back. I mean, then this.
It feels like we were never left.
I'm already gonna. I know the people I'm gonna see.
So it's about to be fishbowl time, because
yes.
the gate's gonna open soon. What is it? 4:08, something like that. We're gonna see the people running in the back to try and get the standing room seats, which is a hilarious thing to watch every time.
Sure.
Just, out of nowhere, people are just flying across the outfield. We know what it's like. Once this place gets going, the energy, people banging on the window, it's like a fishbowl. And honestly, there's no place I'd rather be. It almost feels like I can't get excited for a playoff game without this prior to it,
Well, and you know me very well, obviously. My whole mantra is all I want to do is be at home.
Desperately,
Just want to be at home at all times.
You want no one around you. That's the thing. When we watch these games here, if you get a chance to see Jack during the game, like, he doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to see you. And it's not you, it's everyone. Like, he doesn't want to talk to me. There are times where I'll go up to say something to him, and I'll just walk away because I'll know that it's the wrong moment.
Well, I think the thing that happens is I'll hear you, but I'm not listening. Like, I'm looking right through you.
Yeah.
Maybe mid-inning,
Totally.
we catch up, but it's locked in time. But yeah, but also I like being home around my kids. But I got to be honest, need to be here.
Yeah.
Need to be here. So I guess the one thing that I've been pondering, when we talk about our confidence level in this team, what gives you the most confidence about them? What is the thing about this team that has, I think, a lot of us feeling like it's the year?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I think it's the way they've responded throughout the season, the way that every time it feels like adversity is smacking them in the face, they've responded, and not just responded, but responded with their best play of the season. Wheeler, the Mariners series, go off right after that.
Yeah.
That Mets series in New York where the entire fan base was like,
There it is.
This is what we were expecting. The Mets own us. It's all over. Wait, did the Mets play today? I'm sorry. I missed the Mets game. But, everyone freaking out. And then they win, 12 of 15 right after that. It feels Trey goes down. They win, 9 out of 10 or whatever it was. It feels like every time they've had real adversity, and even in games this year, I feel like there have been more, early 4-0, 5-1, whatever, comebacks in games. Look, I think you feel confidence because we've seen Bryce do it. We know he's gonna. We believe he's gonna elevate. We trust Schwarber in the playoffs. We've got Sanchez. We've got all these guys. But I think more than anything, it's the way this team has gone about their business this year and the finishing strong. So much stronger than the last few years in terms of the September record and what they did. I actually saw our old buddy Nick Earnshaw. Shout out to Nick.
Wow.
Tweeted this out. Ready? So in 2022, they were 11-14. Heading in September, heading into October. 2023, 15-13. 2024, 15-11. This year, 17-8. They have just been a better baseball team heading into the playoffs and also responding throughout the season. So I think that's kind of the not tangible thing that we can't grab onto, but that is giving us that confidence.
Yeah, I think for me, on top of what you said, I think the thing that has me feeling really confident in them is you just look at the depth and how those guys are playing. So a lot of the things that people have talked about is the stars have to be the stars if they're going to win a World Series. And while I agree, I think that that's a little too simplistic.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have your other guys step up. It's just the nature of the star. These guys aren't.
Castellanos and Harper were awesome last year. That's two of them, and he's not a star now, but you had two guys who were awesome, and it wasn't close to enough,
And it's not quarterback. It's not basketball where you can just say, hey,
Michael, go win it.
Take the game over. It's an easy pregame show for basketball. Best player has to play well. That's usually
best player. The team with the best player usually wins. Cool, got it.
But that's not baseball. And while Turner and Schwarber and Harper can't be zeros, I think what makes me confident in this group is even Bohm. Listen, I'm not fronting as the biggest Bohm guy, but he's come off the IL and he's been great. If they can get 2024 first half Alec Bohm for a month, they're World Series champs. You have Marsh, who's been hitting over 300 since May. You have JT, who's had a resurgent year. You have whatever the right field platoon is. I mean, overall, it's worked. I mean, it's not perfect.
Well, and look, it's the weakest part of your lineup. Think about that, and that's it's weak, but it's not there's no Rojas in their lineup. There's no Marsh from last year and the year before, and they don't have those other than potentially Castellanos on a given day or whatever. It doesn't feel like they have those giant gaping holes in the lineup.
No, and then you round it out with Bader and Stott.
Which that bottom of the lineup could really be special. You know what I mean?
I like it. And then, rotation wise, even without Wheeler, it's still a strength. And then you get to the bullpen. And while I think we're going to be nervous anytime the bullpen doors open, of course, but you feel good about the guy who's closing games out. Strahm, how he's pitched in his last 15, 16 outings has been monstrous because without him getting back to where he was for a majority of his Phillies tenure, it was hard to envision that. Robertson, I know he had that semi-tough little stretch, but now with some time off, he also pitched a ton when he allowed runs in 4 out of 5 outings.
He also didn't pitch all year, and he's 40 years old. It's not that I'm 44. Let me tell you, it's harder for us. Okay.
Sure. Well, and Thompson put him in during the hangover game.
I just compared myself to David Robertson.
It's good.
Yeah.
But Thompson put him in during the hangover game, which you got to know your players.
Dude, what are we doing here? There's nothing like a hangover at this age. It's not even comparable. It's
Wheels is in the building. That's a win for everyone.
Chris Wheeler, by the way.
Both Wheels are.
Both Wheels. But you were talking about Chris Wheeler there.
In that
just for the Zach Wheeler did not just walk by.
No, He didn't say. Although speaking of Zach,
Oh, buddy.
he's here.
Oh,
He's
that
here.
hype video. Like,
with him at the end.
like I like hype videos. Like, I'm a hype guy and all that, but I'm not someone who's like over the top. I can't wait for it to come out or whatever. Like, I got the feels with Wheels at the end. Like that like hit me in my like gut. I was like, damn, dude. Like, yeah.
And he's here.
He's here.
I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of shots of him. And last song before I got out of the car was Rooster.
Oh.
So we're fully locked in and
That's
ready
good.
to go.
That's good.
I anticipated driving here in silence because that's what I was feeling.
Which is what you do normally.
Which is what I
yes.
usually do.
Yes.
I got in the car, immediate hit in the stomach, which I didn't appreciate.
No.
And then that last like 10 minutes, I went Alive by Pearl Jam,
Classic.
screaming it. Oh, perfect.
I'm still alive.
I actually think that should be their song this year.
It's a great song.
I think it's a good rallying cry
I like
kind of
that.
song.
I agree with you, actually.
And then of course, went Rooster.
Yeah.
Went Rooster.
Strong.
215-592-9494 to get in. Where are you at as we are inching? And yes, I mean inching.
I know. It feels. I keep looking at my clock. I'm like, how is time moving this slowly? Like
6:38
Can
too.
we please get? I know. Like Red Sox couldn't do us a solid and win their series, so we get 6:08. Get a little bit faster to Phillies baseball.
They couldn't do a job. So, where are you at? How you feeling? And just, I mean, is the nerves overtaking the excitement, or is it finally as it gets closer, the excitement's taking over the nerves?
The excitement's taking over the nerves for me, but
until first pitch,
it's going to be a war between the two.
It's going to be I totally agree. Brian is Matt or Mike's and Sewell. What's happening, Mike?
What's up, guys? I love hearing you guys on the radio together. It's awesome. I agree with everything you both said about this team and why they feel different. I think the intensity level is different. It feels a lot like the Eagles' first Super Bowl year when Carson went down, with Wheeler going down. Everybody's kind of playing with a different level of intensity. And then we had Bader and Duran come in. I woke up this morning, I was telling your producer, I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. on a Saturday, which I never do. And I started cleaning like you. I was cleaning.
Dude, I cleaned so much today.
I'm like, I'm out of my mind, and I couldn't eat. I made myself, I couldn't eat any breakfast.
I forced myself to eat a turkey sandwich before I left because I knew that I wouldn't be able to eat for the rest of the night, and it would not be a good thing. Dude, we are on the same wavelength.
Dude, I can't. I am a nervous wreck. I'm watching the game by myself. Jack, I'm like you.
Hell yeah.
I can't have anybody around me.
No.
Okay? I have to watch it by myself, but I'm losing my mind right now. I'm like counting down. I'm like, come on, let's go. I got to get past this. So I'm just,
Who's going off tonight? Who's hitting in your gut as the guy that's going to go off tonight?
I got to have Bryce go off tonight. I got to have Bryce start off the series huge. I got to have him set the tone. And we got to go away with it. We got to win this game. This is a must-win game for me. It's a must-win. We win this game, and that changes things for me. That changes things. I'm like, I'll be so fired up. I don't even care. We win this game, I won't even watch the Eagles game tomorrow. I'll be fine for the weekend.
Amen, brother.
You're speaking Jack's language right there.
Amen. Appreciate the phone call, Mike. And congratulations.
Bryce,
his fourth kid. Big dad guy, clearly.
Big time. 4 kids is like it.
Yeah.
I have one, and she feels like 4 at times.
She is a seltzer.
Yes, that's right. She is. We call her LJ now for Little James.
Yeah,
so,
I can see that.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting everyone know, for those keeping track at home, Bryce is plus 360 for a home run and plus 4,000 for 2.
So I think Bryce is homering tonight. I think
like Bryce is homering in the first inning.
Yeah, I do too. I think he's going to homer his first at bat. I really do. He's we know he's a rise to the moment guy, but I also feel like when he has these things, like when he's had a kid or when big stuff, like
birthday,
the birthday, like
attaboy.
And even for his big hits, right? Like the whatever RBI, the 1,000th RBI was a home run. He has the 300th homer in the moment he hit it in. Like I feel like he rises up when he's got these motivations and these things, and I'm really with you. Like I have more confidence in Bryce than anyone tonight.
Kind of feels like, if I'm doing the early feel in the game, I think they score in the first. It's either a Schwarber or a Harper home run. I think that it goes quiet for about 6 innings.
Mm-hmm.
I think at some point
that would be like Game 1 last year.
I think at some point the Dodgers go up 2-1, and the final 3 innings is a sprint for the Phillies to come back and win this one.
That sounds horrible. That sounds like a horrible experience.
I do like to envision the worst.
I know.
The worst
You're the king
possible
of it.
outcomes.
You just want to put us through pain, Yeah,
well, again, I was kind of jealous of what the Tigers fans
I
went
know,
through at
which
the
is
end
the
of the year.
craziest thing you've ever said to me. That must have been fun. Like, what a neat experience to lose a 15-half game lead. I'll bet you that was really fun for them.
1964 didn't sound too bad. I'm just saying. So it's funny, you were talking about how you were doing a lot of cleaning today.
Yes, I was.
You want to know what I was doing today? I've gotten really big into building my wood pile outside.
Really?
I was out with an axe. For about
you and an
hour.
axe. There's nothing that's more, oxymoron than Jack Fritz with an axe.
Dude, I'm an axe man.
Yeah, sure. You and Trot. Yeah. Same vibes,
My neighbor came over the other day. He's like, "You're going to do it the old-fashioned way. You're not going to get a log splitter?"
So real quick, let me ask you a question. What's a wood pile and why? Is it for like a fireplace? You cut the
we're
wood,
gonna use it
and
either
you
we might
save it for.
We might get a wood burning stove.
Look at you.
We might also. I'm a big proponent of the outdoor fire.
You just should move to like a cabin in the woods.
Well,
man.
one day if the Phillies lose this series.
You love hiking. You're really a contradiction sometimes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know if it was a compliment or not.
I don't know if it was either. But it was a good. I tell you what, it was a good way to get some stress out.
Hey, whatever works. Whatever works, man. Because there's a lot in there.
Yeah, big old ball stress.
I know. It's like I wanted the game to be at like 9 o'clock this morning. It's like just spending the day waiting for this. It's like I can't do anything. I can't. That's why I clean, because you don't have to like think. I just couldn't accomplish anything. I zone out
can't
whenever.
even talk?
I can't even read my book. I was trying to read my book earlier, and I was like zoning out as I was reading it.
Because you know what you do? Because then you start thinking about the game.
That's the point.
You start thinking, how's it going to go? What's it going to be like in there? How does Sanchez pitch? Does Bryce rise up? What is Ohtani going to do tonight?
I know. Well, so that dude.
I have no idea. Either Ohtani is going 7 shutout, striking out 12, or they get to him by 4.
I feel the same way. Like I feel like he's either going to lock in and use the crowd noise and everything as fuel, or he's going to be like, whoa, what's this?
Yeah.
And it's going to rattle him. I agree with you. I think it could go either way.
I'm dying for a
I mean, what a
what's
cool
this?
thing. I mean, think about it. Like, this is the best baseball player we have ever seen, arguably the best of all time. And we get to see him start the game and lead off against the Phillies. He's the most famous baseball player in the world. Like,
that would be correct.
And we're going to beat him. Like, how cool is that we get to watch that here at Citizens Bank Park? It's a really neat thing.
I'm just saying, Sanchi, wouldn't mind a little, little bow tie early. Get in there a little bit.
I like that.
Get in his kitchen a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can rattle him.
That's right.
Come
I
on,
like
man.
this. See if he comes back at Bryce. See what happens.
Yeah, let's get some.
Maybe a brawl. I mean, we haven't had a playoff brawl. Like, can we do that?
There was a famous one in 2008.
Yeah, you're right.
Phillies Dodgers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say in a while. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Brian's in California. What's happening, Brian?
Well, hello to all the beautiful fans
Whoa.
of the Delaware Valley. You've been so faithful in 2025 and all through the years that we really appreciate it.
That might be the best Harry
Delaware
Cowles I've ever
Valley.
heard.
You're the fans who are going to bring us home. Now back to
Like, what is
Jack
happening
Fritz
right
and
now?
James Seltzer in the High Hopes radio broadcast booth.
Tell you what, I kind of want to cut that and put
Brian,
that as our
yes.
new
Can
open.
we, like,
Yeah.
dude, that was
Hell yeah, Brian.
unbelievable. I like, wow. I'm blown away, man.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys, I just want you to know I love you. And you remember 08, Game 5, that 46-hour rain delay. I think I slept for 7 hours out of 46 hours rain delay.
Yeah,
That's,
the whole city.
I feel like
remember.
that today. Hey, I love yous all. I'm out here in Dodger country, but Semper Fi, Philadelphia, baby. Go
You're
Eagles.
the best. Thank you for
Wow.
your service, Brian. And
Appreciate the
I was not expecting the Delco accent after
Straight
the Harry
after
Cowles.
HK?
That was like, wow, what an all-time call. Drew from Westchester in the house.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
That was
a great call.
high quality.
High quality call. Brian, calls whenever you want, man.
The 3-2 pitch, and then it went straight into, use.
And then he's like, yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what?
Perfect.
I thought they were both bits.
I know.
don't know what was real.
I was
with
waiting
Brian.
for him to crack.
At first, I thought he might be like playing audio of Harry Cowles.
So did
It's Mike Angelina. Yeah, that's
It's damn
nuts.
good. Damn good.
good.
215-592-9494 to get in. The gates are open, Seltzer. People are
Yeah,
walking
buddy.
through. And you know what? An early sense. I thought You know, before Game 6 of the NLDS in 23, I felt cockiness.
Mhm.
I felt an air of cockiness.
I remember that, yeah.
And I don't like cocky.
No, that went away quick.
In this city? No.
Aaron Nola did not keep that for us.
But I think there's an air of confidence seeing people walk around. There's
I
some
like
chest
this.
outness.
I like
there's
this.
There's not meagerness.
So like a John Wayne quiet confidence, like
Yeah.
the strong silent type.
And you know what I also like? I'm not seeing a lot of smiles. I'm not in a smiling mood.
You're right. No, this is serious.
yeah,
We've done that smiling stuff, all right? This is business.
Haha, we get it. Dancing on our own. La, 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 la. It's time to win the World Series. 215-592-9494 to get in. Where are you at? How you feeling? Who's your X factor tonight? All that good stuff, all on the table. Plus, on the other side, in addition to your phone calls, some thoughts on the lineup. A little bit different lineup that I think that we were expecting, but one that I actually like.
I do too. I think a lot of people will be surprised if you've not heard this lineup. When we tell it to you next, I think there's one thing that is particularly surprising, but I'm with Jack. I think it's a smart move by Topper.
We'll get to that coming up next here on Leading Off on Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Sports Radio 94 WIP's Unfinished Business.
Back-to-back NL East champions. We're going into Red October again.
Exclusive Red October coverage.
And the Phillies take the National League East Division crown.
Where the Philadelphia Phillies chase destiny.
It's about everybody contributing and getting the job done.
Every swing, every strikeout, every thunderous home run.
And that is gone!
Sports Radio 94 WIP's Unfinished Business.
Now we feed off all you guys here. I love playing under bright lights.
Sponsored by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Get a deal you'll like on a Honda you'll love.
Hatfield just dropped 2 new bacon flavors you just gotta try. First up, we got cracked pepper thick cut bacon, black pepper coated and full of bold taste. Then there's Black Forest thick cut bacon, smoked to perfection with a touch of sweetness. Whether you're frying up for breakfast or stacking it on a BLT, these bacons bring big flavor. Bacon is serious business around here, and nobody does it better than Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for a retailer near you. Hatfield, better care, better pork.
Sometimes greatness is born from big dreams, sometimes from big wins, but these, born from decades of oak barrel patience. This Bourbon Heritage Month, Fine Wine and Good Spirits is toasting with 2 great bottles. Resurgent Bourbon, the small batch star, now $5 off. Limestone Branch Distillery Yellowstone Select Straight Bourbon, about as bold as they come, and $10 off. Talk about a great lineup. Explore more selections for Bourbon Heritage Month at FWGS.com. Both bottles 750 milliliter. Offers end October 5th, 2025. Please enter responsibly.
Auto Lenders chooses their cars like the birds pick their players. They carefully scout only the very best. Some are built for speed, some for power, some for utility. And with their rookies, there's barely any mileage on them, so their upside is incredible. You see, Auto Lenders has a deep bench. Thousands of one-owner, low-mileage vehicles, all for thousands less than the competition. So we can't be beat. Like the birds. Fly, Auto Lenders, fly. Proud sponsor of this year's coin toss.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu. Medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
This is the High Hopes Playoff Pregame Special. Yeah! On your exclusive home for Phillies playoff baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Lefty on lefty, the infield is in, and the pitch to Bryson. Fastball hit in the air, deep to right field. Going back is Sanchez. He's going to just watch it go! A grand slam for Bryson Stott. He has lifted the roof off the building. and the Phillies have opened it up. They're on top 7-0.
Welcome back. It is extended leading off High Hopes Radio. Jack Fritz and James Seltzer live from the Deborah Heart and Lung Center broadcast booth. Deborah Heart and Lung Center, the Delaware Valley's only heart hospital. Yes, we are seeing all of our old friends.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Yes.
It feels like, like a family reunion or something,
It's kind of like the first day of school.
It is.
It's like
yeah,
the first
it's another
day of
good way
school.
to put it. Yep.
Our good friend here, we like that, of course. Our people. I can't wait to see the guy who always glares at me outside of our section where we stand, and then you.
That's Alberto.
Yeah.
We're best pals.
You get to run up and down.
Because I'm friendly.
Basically mock the family section. If I take one step, he's on my ass.
I know. I've really developed a rapport with my guy.
Yeah. Well, hold on, pal.
Maybe be nice to people and don't just sit there silently looking like you're ready to kill everyone around you.
Well, listen, it's a playoff series, and I need him to understand that. I need him to understand that as well. 215-592-9494 to get in. We'll get some thoughts on the lineup after we talk to our guy, Blackberry. What's happening, BG?
Oh!
No, baby mama. The Bird and Ernie High Hope shirts are on the way. I got them at the factory printing up right now, baby.
Perfect. Well, that truly is us.
It's so funny. It's really good.
So Jack and I are very similar. The only person I allow to watch a game with me is my father who's passed, and now my daughter. And she didn't understand until the first World Series run, where she got so locked in, she's crying after losses. She's punching pillows, and she's like,
that.
I've instilled the rage and the love of the game into my child. And one day your children will sit with you, Jack. But otherwise, I can't deal with nobody near me. I black out, and I can't be trusted. So I understand that fully. But today, I slept in. I didn't wake up till noon. So my stress level is low, and I'm excited about the team. I think Schwarber is going to be the guy who goes yard tonight. I think Bryce is going to be strategic, give me some ribbies, couple of doubles. But unless it's needed, because Bryce is a moment man. Yep. I feel like when the moment comes, he's going to step up and do it. But tonight, I feel like the rest of the team around him is going to do it. What do we say, guys? It's a long season. It's a long season. We're finally here. We're finally here. And I watched this team where you can't leave in the seventh inning. You can't leave in the eighth inning because they fight back. They come back. They're resilient. They care. We graduated from the daycare. The kids are all grown up. And Jack, I've been on Topper. You've been fighting me about Topper for 3 years. And what is he doing, Jack? He's making moves. He's making decisions. He's making adjustments, and that's all I ever wanted him to do. Hard decisions. I love you, Cassie, but sometimes you got to sit the LL Cool J down. And now I have faith in him in the postseason to make those adjustments and get us where we need to go, because this is the World Series. The World Series starts tonight, guys. The World Series starts tonight. I love you, too. I love you both. And it's Red October!
There he goes. Black Gritty. It is a big Topper series, and it's gonna be. He is one of the key. I know, like the manager is obviously a key figure, but I think now with modern baseball, it even changes more. And with the off days, he can be super aggressive if he really, really wants to be.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm very interested to see how he's going to handle Chris Sanchez tonight. I believe that Chris Sanchez has earned the right to pitch his way out of jams,
100%,
if they happen. But he has Ranger Suarez at his disposal.
Mm-hmm.
He has apparently Aaron Nola at his disposal. He has 3 lefties. They went Meza over Trevino, which, you know, you could have just put 2 PSAC guys in the roster. You didn't have to split up the PSAC magic that we had.
It's a real shame
Developing. But I mean, is there any more sign that this is the year than they have 2 PSAC guys on the roster?
Oh, that's clearly what it. Yeah, of all the things that we've talked, when you asked me what gives me so much confidence about the team, that should have been my answer. I apologize.
And by the way, the PSAC is the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Just so people know.
We're taking a chill pill.
Chill out.
That's what we call it.
Look, I'm with you with Topper. I especially because I do think that, you know, look, on the other side, I have never been a huge Dave Roberts fan. I know,
no.
You know, I know he's had some success and all that, but
By the way, can you say that he's a terrific manager like he did Alex Cora and then immediately jinxed Cora?
Alex Cora is a terrific manager.
I love Alex Cora.
So Dave Roberts, terrific manager. The guy always pushes the World Series, two-time World Series winner. I'm just
Hall
saying.
of Famer, son.
Two times. I mean, you only managers won 2 World Series. Not that many.
Yeah. Now that's out there.
I do think it's I think it's an advantage for the Phillies. I trust Topper more in a series than Roberts, but I'm with you. Like, I want Topper to be aggressive. I want him to be ready to make moves when they're necessary. But I think with a guy like Christopher Sanchez, like, I don't want anyone else pitching than Christopher Sanchez. There is no one on this roster other than maybe Duran at the end of a game that I would rather have throw a baseball than Christopher Sanchez. So I am going to trust Christopher Sanchez to work out of some spots rather than bringing a reliever to get him out of those spots. Like, and look, if Sanchez doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. That happens. We know to pitching and stuff. But if he is pitching well and he gets into a jam, like, I think you got to give him a chance. You can't be too aggressive, especially because it's not like you're going to guys in the bullpen who we are 100% confident. If we're talking like 5th, 6th inning, like, would you rather have a Ryan Kerkering pitching or Christopher Sanchez? Would you rather, like even Tanner Banks, who I like, I'd rather have Christopher Sanchez. So I'm with you. I don't expect him to be too aggressive with Sanchez. I think it's more likely with other pitchers, but it's going to be really interesting to see how he handles it.
So the one thing that I think could happen tonight is, or maybe not even tonight, maybe, but throughout the series, that I'm going to be fascinated to see what he decides to do is, let's say it's 2nd and 3rd, no outs, or 1 out in the 5th or 6th inning, maybe the 7th, but 5th, 6th, 7th, that portion of the game. Would he go Strahm there with Ohtani up, or would he go Banks? Or would he, like, does he opt for the best Strahm early so that you can at least keep it where it is and then later go Banks? Or is that where we see a possible Ranger Suarez comes out of the bullpen?
I think if that situation presents itself, and obviously it's all situational in terms of the score and the game flow and all that type of stuff, how many pitches people are at, all that. But I think he would go to Ranger in that type of situation there most likely. I would be fine with him going to Strahm. We talked about this on the pod. We've talked about this recently, but we are both okay with him using his best relievers in the highest leverage spots. If Topper believes that the 5th or the 6th inning is the biggest moment of the game and could end up at the end of the game being the biggest moment that happened in the game, like, sure, I'm absolutely good with him using the guys there. But in that specific scenario, especially if it's earlier, 5th, like 6th, I think he would go to Ranger in that spot. But again, it also depends on a dirty inning. Like, how many times have we seen Banks get out of really dirty innings? I trust him in those type of spots. So I think it's situational. But to your point, and maybe to a fault, I do think Topper is going to be aggressive. Like, I don't think Topper is going to sit on his hands in this series.
I'd be very wary about using Duran too early. I know we talked about it yesterday, and then you start thinking about it, and you're like, well. And again, him coming into a dirty inning, he hasn't done that yet as a Philly.
Not as a Philly, no.
Maybe one time he got close and he had to come in regardless. But if he has to come in the 7th to shut something down, I know the adage is keep the score there. That's the most important thing. Make sure you get to the 9th. But, those guys are probably going to come back around.
Oh, yeah.
In the 9th. So if he does it, obviously, he has to be smart about it, but I wouldn't be chomping at the bit to use Duran outside of the 9th.
I agree, especially I agree, especially early in the playoffs. Like, ideally, look, I know they have off days this series and stuff, but ideally we want Duran firing bullets in October, and you have to win games. Like, win the day, first and foremost. But to your point of, like, 2 innings versus 1 in certain spots, unless it's super necessary, I'm fine with him doing it, but I don't want to overdo it early. I want to keep those situations for really necessary spots.
Look, I think the Mets kill Diaz's arm every year. It feels like they pitch him too. I feel like they pitch him too.
I feel like they bring him in anywhere at any time. It's wild.
Well, he's pitched the 5th.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Crazy. So we mentioned the lineup thoughts. So the big one is Bader is down hitting 8. Bader 8-9. Now there's a lot of surprise to that. I think people have this idea that he should hit in the top 4 in the lineup. There could have been a moment where that was realistic, but he hit 133 his last 8 games. I mean, really cooled off. He had a 3-hit game right before that and was kind of slow around that time. Love Harrison Bader, but I think I've gotten to the point with him where he had his super, super hot streak with the bat. Now I'm just hoping for a timely home run and great defense.
and energy and all that he brings.
I'm not expecting a 350 hitter.
I'm not either. And look, we know that he can get hot. We know he's a feed off the moment type of guy. We think. We haven't seen him in big moments, but he feels that way.
Well, with the Yankees, he had 5 home runs in the 2022
moments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like putting the pressure off him a bit, because since he's come here, especially with leading off for a while and all that, and just like it's almost become like a cult hero type of thing here, where it's like, oh, Harrison, we're going to win because we have Harrison Bader.
Little Folsey.
And it is, and I love it, but it's also unfair to Harrison Bader. Like, he should not be the person that we rely on to win this the most. Like, he's a part of it, but, he's not the number one guy that should carry this team through. So I like dropping him down a bit. I like giving that punch at the bottom of the lineup with him and Stott, who are both guys that I trust to certain degrees, obviously. And look, Topper told us he was going to do this. If you look back when he was on the morning show with us, we talked about Bader. Joe asked him, who's going to clean up this and that, and he mentioned Bader. And talking about Bader, he's like, listen, we also need good hitters at the bottom of the lineup. We want to turn that lineup over. It was kind of like a little clue that this is what he was going to do. And I really like it. I'll tell you, I like it a lot more than what Dave Roberts has done with his lineup tonight.
Batting Freeman 4?
It just feels like a panic move, does it? Like I get it. Teoscar's crushed left-handed pitching, good against Sanchez, all that type of stuff, in coming off, a nice series against the Reds. But, I mean, you won a World Series. You do this. This is what you do. You do Ohtani, Betts, Freeman. Like, that's the lineup. That's what you guys do. Your 3 best hitters. You get them up the most times. Like, I don't know. Maybe it'll work out for them. Obviously, it could. But, like, it feels like a too cute type of thing from Dave Roberts.
A little bit. So, real quick on Bader and Stott. It's semi-modern. I think one of the things that people who talk about lineup maximization, Spader loves these, maximizing their lineup.
I know. He's the one who's his harbor should leave.
Cannot stop talking about it. But the one thing with them at the bottom of the lineup that I do like is I think Bader, Stott at the bottom of the lineup bring energy. I have a lot of confidence that there's going to be a moment with those two.
I do too.
Where they're going to kind of feed off of each other. I thought Bader was going to bat 6th. I thought it was going to go Marsh Bader because of how good Bader's been since he's gotten here. But I really like the idea of him down there with Stott, letting them kind of feed off each other.
I also think JT makes more sense at 6 than at 8, too, just in terms of those two guys. Like, Bader, you can put anywhere. Like, JT at 8, it's kind of a weird spot for him there, before Stott and all that.
And having those kind of guys on base before Trey gets up, before Schwarber gets up.
No doubt.
I've talked a lot about, I've been borderline obsessed with Bader crossing home plate and then immediately going and talking to the next hitter up and whispering in their ear. Again, I think he's doing nothing. I don't think he's saying anything.
Head games.
But he's playing head games with the pitcher. And when you have those guys coming up, you have the heart of the order, the top of the lineup. Maybe it just creates some little shadow of a doubt in whoever's pitching of, oh, bleep, do they have something on me?
Yeah, and look, again, even, we've got to, see them do it in big spots and all that, but in terms of how they've played this season, in terms of the last few months, the trust level, and the way opposing pitchers have to attack them, having Bader and Stott 8-9 as opposed to, like, Rojas and Marsh or whatever the hell it was last year, like, it just lengthens the lineup in such a way, to your point, obviously turns it over in a way, too, but it makes it so much harder for pitchers. They don't have that spot where they're like, all right, I can breathe for a second here. I got a few easy ones, and then I'll get back to it. Like, any of these guys, Stott can have a tough at bat at any moment. Bader can park one at any moment. Like, that matters in terms of the psychology of pitching against them as well.
Maybe the 7 hole's a bit of a black hole, but regardless.
We'll see.
Regardless.
Castellanos, Kepler, we'll see. Castellanos had some big playoff moments off the bench, a little pinch hit shot maybe.
Clearly doesn't care about
the king of the NLDS.
Yeah, Topper doesn't care about his NLDS splits.
I know. And good for Topper. It's the right move.
He's committed to the bit.
He's committed to the bit.
You're a buffoon if you don't platoon.
But look, when we see these lefties come in later, inevitably, as we know, like the Dodgers' pen is lefty heavy. Castellanos is going to get a shot in these type of situations, whether it's tonight, whether it's another game like this. If they're losing or tie game or whatever, Castellanos will pinch hit for Kepler in a big spot. He's going to get shots, and obviously he'll play against Snell tomorrow or Monday and all that. But be ready, man. And that's an interesting thing too for Topper with the right when they're going righty lefty or the other way around is how quick is he to pull the trigger on some of these moves? Whether it's bringing Sosa in for Stott or vice versa if it's against Snell and each of these positional type of things that he could do.
Well, both Wilson and Kemp made the roster.
Yep.
And my thing with that is they have so many lefties out of the bullpen. You have to be really careful about lifting Marsh from the game.
That's my point, because you don't want to get stuck in that situation.
Exactly.
Or if Marsh, if you decide to, and I think Marsh will play regardless. But let's say you sit Marsh against Snell on Monday, the flip situation of if you put Marsh into pinch hit in the 5th inning or something, then you've got Marsh. You could have Marsh in a big spot late against Tanner Scott, So it is like a bit of a complicated kind of. Way that it could all play out for Topper, and he's got to. It's not just he's got to make the right moves in the moment to win the leverage spots, like we always talk about. But he also it's not as simple as just the moment. He's got to think about the innings ahead too.
But he also can't get so excited with the options that he has to where he
overplays it or overthinks it or overplays it, where he gets to a point where again you don't have someone to come hit for Marsh in the 9th inning against Tanner Scott or whatever.
Yep, and a little surprising. No Stubbsy on the roster for the Tanner Scott at bat. Mm-hmm. He obviously took him yard a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we all remember.
Who
walk off, I mean.
Who could forget the Garrett Stubbs
tank shot from Stubbsy?
And then final, little thought on the lineup before we go back to the phones again. 215-592-9494 is Bohm in the cleanup spot. Mm-hmm. It's going to be something that we're going to look at. It's something we have obsessed over for years, it feels like, that's been the thing that has sunk this team for the last couple of postseasons is not having correct protection for Bryce. Now, I think what's changed this year.
The line's deeper.
It's deeper, but I also think that what Bryce is doing is providing protection for Schwarber, which is also super valuable for Schwarber.
100%.
I
think we all saw the season. He just
56 home runs. Pretty good example for that. But Bohm, and we mentioned in the open, I hate that I'm doing it to myself, but I have a little belief in Bohm. And maybe he had to get healthy. He had to, go on the IL. If they can just get first half of 2024 Bohm, they're going to be fine.
Yeah, I totally agree.
They're going to be fine.
The great Ike Reed. Get the Ike juice.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
I'm with you, man. It's so massive. And look.
Look what I started. Now
and on the flip side, that's the point you made about Topper, and I want Bohm to succeed, but that's another spot where Topper has to be ready. If Bohm looks like, the Bohm we've seen in the playoffs and gets in his head or whatever, Topper has to be ready to make that change quick, too. He's got to really be both aggressive and yet, on a razor's edge with all this at all times.
All right, Darren is in South Philly. What's happening, Darren?
Let's ring that bell!
Oh, D!
Yo, I'm telling you this right now. I don't know what the line is, but I got all my money. I'm going all in on a Stott 2-run blast in the 3rd inning. But that's when he bats the 3rd inning. Let's go. Stott is my hidden gem, and Stott is going to be the NLDS MVP. That's just where I feel. Stott's going to be our guy this time. So let's go. Sanchez is going to go about 6.5, and then our bullpen's going to be lights out, and Shohei's going to continue the streak of not hitting any home runs at the bank. So
let's not tempt fate with that.
I could go for people not talking about that.
Let's not talk about that fact.
I mean, I have to because I just got off a cruise ship, and I had nothing but Dodgers fans talking massive, to me about, Shohei's going to kill you guys. I told him to go finally jump off the ship because we're ringing the bell in that parade down Broad Street. And Jack, I must say, your video, I didn't catch it live, and this, but masterful job on that video. I wanted to go put my cleats in place and ball today after watching your video. So let's ring that bell. I'll see you guys Monday, and the first round's on me.
All right.
Speaking of videos, though, you can watch us on YouTube now.
That's right.
Check us out.
Yeah, so if you want to see Seltzer shaking the entire booth.
I really am. I got to rein it in. I'm trying here.
You can watch on YouTube.
I have to devote part of my brain to constantly think about not
shaking. If you want to see two nervous people.
Yes.
Just go to the YouTube.
Yep.
Talking your way through the nerves. Again, to address the elephant in the room on the video that Tommy Marlowe put together, a B- effort.
You're saying Tommy Marlowe A+.
Yes, great. Yeah. But me, I'm not a narrator voice guy. Strictly too chill.
You're not wrong.
It's really as simple as that. All right, 215-592-9494 to get in to join the show as we count down the seconds before first pitch, but also an announcement for a Monday's game and some thoughts on tonight's starter. All of that's coming up next on Extended Leading Off High Hopes Edition on Sports Radio 94 WIP.
The Eagles sweated it out in Tampa.
To be 4-0, that's good. Don't let good get in the way of great.
Now they return to the confines of the Link to battle the Broncos. The Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. The Verizon pregame show starts at 11. Then Merrill and Mike have the call.
That was huge.
Why tush push when you can do that?
Followed by the PDQ Restaurant Point of Sale Systems postgame show. Only on your exclusive home for the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles. Sports Radio 94 WIP. Hey, college football fans, it's time to lock in on those Saturday showdowns. Take your excitement to the next level with a Parlay Boost token from BetMGM. Log in to your BetMGM account to receive your token. Then add any college football parlay to your bet slip and apply the token. Just make sure to bet up to the minimum stake, odds, and legs specified on the token. If your boosted parlay hits, you'll score a bigger payout. Every play can change the game, so don't settle for ordinary this season. Feeling good about your college football parlay? Claim your Parlay Boost token and make this season unforgettable. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. BetMGM.com for T's and C's. 21 plus to wager. Pennsylvania only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary and expire in 1 to 7 days. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
There's a new Queen Bee at Phillies Bee 101.
Kathy Romano is back on the radio, Philly.
Listen weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
Family.
Fun.
Philly.
It's the Kathy Romano Show, now on Phillies Bee 101.
Ask your smart speaker to play B101.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos. Fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Get game day ready with Miller Lite and Jameson, proud partners of the Birds. Visit the Green Parrot in Newtown and enjoy the $12 Miller Lite and Jameson Shot Philly Formation Special with their signature Philly egg rolls. And register for WIP's Philly Formation Contest with the chance to win a Birds game experience with Brent Sillick. A party in your house with WIP's Jack Fritz, 2 Weber grills from National Appliance Warehouse, and more. It's the Green Parrot in Newtown on game day. Go to 94WIP.com. Must be 21. Celebrate responsibly. The return of Red October. Bring back the rally towels, the bat spikes, and the champagne showers. Bring back postseason baseball at McGurk's. McGurk's Pub and Grill, where you can feel the brotherly love. So grab your crew and head over to McGurk's for the game.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This is the High Hopes Playoff Pregame Special on your exclusive home for Phillies playoff baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Sabathia with a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a drive. Down the left field line. Braun going back. He looks up, and it is gone! Grand slam, Victorino! Oh, wow. Phillies lead here in the second. 5-1.
A 1-2 pitch. Oh, is that huge?
Welcome back. It is extended, leading off High Hopes Radio. Jack Frisch, Shane Seltzer live from the DeBoer Heart and Lung Center broadcast booth. DeBoer Heart and Lung Center, the Delaware Valley's only heart hospital. I'm ready for more moments like
Producing
that.
right there, a little Buffalo Soldier. Well done by DeRazio, getting both Shane and his song in there.
I think I do a terrific job.
Pro.
Yeah,
that's right.
He has his own drop.
Treasure him.
Yes. So I need more moments like that, though.
Oh my God, dude! Are you kidding me?
Obviously,
Please.
22, there was a million of them. 23, we had some. We had some last year. One or two.
One, the walk-off hit, and that was pretty much it. I guess the
Harper
Harper
home
homer, Schwarber homer to start.
Stop triple.
But yes,
Castellanos
paling
walk-off.
in comparison
Yes.
to the previous seasons, yes.
But now, we were also joined by Daniel Fitzpatrick from Citizens Bank. What's up, Dan?
Guys, great to be here. There's nothing like being at Citizens Bank Park for Red October with the Phillies.
Well,
nothing like it.
You're here every game.
That's true. That's true. But this is special. Opening day is really cool, but there's nothing like the playoffs. And again, this, as we're saying, this is a World Series game. This is what the odds makers think. Two best teams in baseball facing off. And as we were kidding about, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. That's what's all say. All right.
That's right. Dan, the president of Citizens, Mid-Atlantic and Midwest regions, is here for every game. I want to get to that in a sec, Dan, but I want to ask you just big picture. Especially the last few seasons, like Citizens Bank Park has become a national thing, where it's like the best fans in the world, and it's justified. It is unbelievable. I've never felt communal energy like this place. What kind of pride do you feel knowing that your name, your bank, is like part of that special magical thing?
No, absolutely, James. What's really interesting for Citizens is we've been going national in a big way the last 5-10 years, and so to have the greatness of the Phillies team and the incredible home field advantage that is Citizens Bank Park is that much better for our partnership with the Phillies. So again, for Citizens, this partnership with the Phillies is just remarkable. As great as the team is on the field, what they do in the community together, they're just all. The Phillies are awesome from the Middleton family on down. It's just a great team, and that's what for us at Citizens. This is great, and the better the Phillies do, the better for us, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're all in.
Same for us, my friend.
I'm a Northeast Philly kid, so I've been living and dying with the Phillies since Connie Mack Stadium. So I love this in a particular way, and I love representing Citizens in the Pennsylvania Philly because this is all special to me.
Man, do you get tired you come to every single game? Well, like honestly.
Well, I do have to travel, so I come to about half the regular season games, and like I said, we're talking Monday.
I see behind home plate almost all the time.
It does seem that way. It does seem that way, and I do try. I make about half the home games, but I'll tell you. As you look, it is a lot. Nobody's doing my day job, when I'm here all late at night. But the bottom line, it's the people. It's the Phillies. You get here. It's the electricity. It's the people. And I'm with clients at all times.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We love our clients. We're so fortunate, Citizens, to have the best client base anywhere in this region. And that's what it's about. It's about people. And the Phillies are people, and that's what's great about this team. This team's Philly through and through, man, right? This is what it's all about, and that's who we want to be. You want to be the hometown bank in Philadelphia, and there's nothing like, 81 home games at Citizens Bank Park to do that, and then we believe in it, right? And what we do, we bleed Phillies red, and in the community, man, we're working with Phillies partnering. We have thousands of high-paying career opportunities that have to get filled. It's partnering with the Phillies on career days at Citizens Bank Park. These are all the great things that the Phillies do among dozens and dozens others that are great for our bank, but it's all about the power of the passion that Philadelphia fans have for the Phillies, man. It's awesome.
So let me ask you a question then, because Jack pointed out your seats are right on TV all the time, and you're a Philly fan, Northeast Philly. I could feel the passion coming out of you. You're there with clients. You're the president of Citizens Bank. Do you ever feel like I can't react the way? Because me, like you've heard me. I'm like, bleep this, that, but you're on TV. Do you have to ever catch yourself and be like, rein it in, big dog?
I do. And I will, if it ever get out of line, my wife Beth will send me a quick text message. Calm it down. Watch
That's
that.
A good wife right there.
Look like a bank president, not
my wife
that kid from Northeast Philly.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
My wife has told me I'm not allowed to sing on the radio, so a similar type of thing.
Yeah,
yes.
it's probably a good idea.
Yes.
So how do you feel about this team? How do you feel about today?
Yeah, it's great. Hey, again, we match up well with the Dodgers. That's plain and simple. It's a shame we didn't, get past the Mets because I think we beat the Dodgers last year, but this is that opportunity now, and that's how we match up. I mean, we have great left-handed pitchers. You've got to take on Ohtani that way. And let's, we've had success the last 2 seasons. Let's carry it through. But I think this team has a special, with Wheels going down, what they've been through, injuries, recovering. I mean, I think this team has a special destiny, and we'll see if they can pull together. I believe in them.
And it really feels like this series is one we're going to remember for a long time. I mean, we remember the great series that we've all been a part of, but this feels like, I know not like I wasn't alive for 1980 versus the Astros, but it really feels like we're heading towards a real war between these.
Yeah, I was listening to you gentlemen as I was driving in. I live in Philadelphia. I was only 15 minutes away, but it was great talk because that Houston series was amazing, right?
Maybe the best series in baseball history.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
the best league championship.
Was it
series
4 out of
history.
5 went extra innings? I believe, right?
Yeah,
Down against
Nolan,
Nolan.
and beating Nolan Ryan with
sure.
the first single to get it started. I think Pete Rose got that hit right, and then so it's just. But that's what this has. This can be an instant classic, right? And that's what we're looking for. And from the Citizens Bank perspective, that's awesome for us as well, right? We want a lot of eyes looking at the Phillies and playing, and again, the fact that Citizens Bank Park is the best home field advantage. But look at the regular season record, right? And then you think of our postseason record, absent 2 games 2 years ago. It's great. So it's just, we can't be happier with the Phillies and can't root for them any more stronger.
Well, listen, Dan, if this no pressure, but this stadium's never allowed changes.
Oh yeah, no, that's so. This is CBP forever.
No, but we hope so too. We hope so too. We're working on that. We're working on that. And my job too, especially when big games like I got to try to. The one thing I do, try to keep the umpires honest because we do have the TV right there in front of us, so we see the box. And when they're off by 3 inches, I'm letting them know.
I need that. That's good. So while keeping the decorum on television, of course. Yes.
All class.
Yes.
All class. That's right.
So if you're at home and you're watching on TV, you see this guy behind home plate getting on the umpire.
They'll say, "Oh, that's right. He is a father judge guy." That's right.
Yeah, that's Dan Fitzpatrick. All right, Dan. Well, we appreciate you so much for stopping by,
guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
All right.
Go Phils.
Go
Phils.
There he is, Dan Fitzpatrick from Citizens. We'll get some more thoughts on this one. Of course, I've talked about the announcement for Monday. We'll talk about that coming up next. Also, some good audio from Shohei Ohtani. All of that's coming up next on Leading Off on Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Hi, it's Pete from Chicky and Pete's. It's here, October. Playoff baseball in Philly. Crab fries and playoff baseball. Now that's a double play combo that's hard to beat. Philadelphia is again at the center of the sports universe. And Chicky and Pete's is your playoff baseball game watch party headquarters. The best in-game experience for playoff baseball, Chickies and Pete's. The food, the fans, the fun like nowhere else but Chickies and Pete's. Daily draft beer specials, world-famous food, and the best fans in the world. For game day or any day, Chickies and Pete's.
Hey, Joe DeCamera here. Are you ready to fire up your Saturdays? Well, FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, they've got a boost you do not want to miss. It's called Boostin' with the Boys, and it's giving everyone a college football profit boost every single week. Here's how it works. Each week, FanDuel's giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel Sportsbook. So get yourself to FanDuel.com/hammer. That's FanDuel.com/hammer. Get that Boostin' with the Boys offer at FanDuel Sportsbook, the official partner of 94 WIP.
21 plus in President, Pennsylvania. Opt-in required. Bonus issued is now withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What if you had the smartest Wi-Fi? If you did, it'd be Xfinity, of course. And it'd come with their best state-of-the-art equipment. It would boost speeds to the devices that needed them most, prioritizing your most important connections, whether you were streaming, gaming, or gaming while pretending to work. And it would let you stream 4. That's right, 4 games on one screen. It would even power your mobile connection so you could bring faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds with you where you use it most. It would be proactive and fix problems before you knew you had them. Impressive, right? And it would have security features that protect you from threats at home and online. Kinda like a force field for your life. If you had the smartest Wi-Fi, well, everything would work together seamlessly to keep you connected, no matter what. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
If you've been to Delilah's, home of the world's most beautiful showgirls, you know why it's won awards from Best Gentlemen's Club in the country to Zagat-rated cuisine. Never been? What's the wait? Catch weekday lunch specials and happy hour every day from 5 to 8 p.m. Plus game day features and free admission with proof of game attendance. Fight nights, bachelor parties, and cigar soirees are better when you book a party package or reserve a table for bottle service. For more details, visit delilahs.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9834. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9834. That's 800-575-9834. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Live from the Tasty Cake Studios. Sports Radio 94 WIP. An Odyssey sports station. This is the High Hopes Playoff Pregame Special on your exclusive home for Phillies playoff baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Towering drive, deep right field. It is out of here. Chase Utley, a 2-run home run.
Well, that isn't poetic with the number one Chase Utley hater in the Delaware Valley. Get
my neck roll!
Hold on. Is that how we coming in?
That's not right. That's not
Boy,
right.
that was messed. That's supposed to
The
be
number one
right
hater
here.
of Chase Utley? Wow.
We diminished his greatness, and that movement has been led by Ike.
Did I miss the time that you didn't have his back and that he should be coming after you?
Has always had his back.
Always had my back.
Always, you know?
But he's like the little brother that you allow to just,
yeah.
hit you in the knee, hit you in the thigh.
Trust
he's
me,
down
I know.
there. Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
He's been calling me 50 for the last decade. I know.
Well, Ike is approaching 60. So, listen, it's the second hour, the last hour of the extended High Hopes leading off here. We are broadcasting live from the DeBoer Heart and Lung Center broadcast booth. DeBoer Heart and Lung Center, the Delaware Valley's only heart hospital. And that voice you hear is the one and only Ike Reese. Ike, how you feeling, pal?
I'm feeling great. First of all, let me say this. I think this is the first time I've been on High Hopes.
Well, welcome. It's a big get for us.
Outrageous.
That wasn't what you thought it was. That was more or less.
What are we doing?
Yeah, why is it taking this long for me
That's
to
what
get
I'm
on
saying.
High
Like,
Hopes, is
it's
what I'm saying.
outrageous. If I had known that this guy couldn't book you, I would have hopped in, you know?
Well, believe me, he and I got other issues.
Yeah.
First, let's start off with the fact he charged me for that book of his.
Yep.
Oh, me
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
Me too.
He
charged you too?
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe I don't feel as bad. I thought me and Spike were the only ones that got charged
no.
for
He
it.
said no free books.
No free books.
To
Besides,
camera, I ever gave the whole station a free book, but whatever, no big deal.
it's 160 pages. What are we talking about? It's a pamphlet, essentially. I mean, I know it took 14 years to write it.
It took a shockingly long
14
time.
years to write it.
Strictly for 11 to 16-year-olds.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
But anyone can read it.
Yeah, anyone can read it. That's important. So
Even you.
Even me. So walking through here today, it feels like there's a sense of confidence in the fan base today.
Listen, this is – see, let me just say this. You know, when you're a player in this town, I don't know if you necessarily get a chance to really experience what it's like to be a fan at a game. Like, we come in as players and get ready for the big game, and we understand how the crowd is going to be electrifying and everything. So, but we're used to being in that arena with everybody cheering you. It's a different feeling when you're a part of the arena that's cheering. And since retirement, there's Joe, the camera right there.
Oh, wow.
There's the camera right there.
I wonder why he showed up.
Devil, I'm surprised they have books this out.
And hold on, I was in a moment too.
You were.
Yeah, but when you are done playing the game and you become a fan of the game and you get to be a part of this, this is one of the things I've enjoyed in my time, 20 years now of not playing, right? Like this being, and I mean that from being
here longer not playing than playing, which is wild, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean being at a Phillies playoff game atmosphere. No disrespect to my beloved Birds. That's a one-day, all-in, electrifying, yes, if it's a home game. But when you get to Red October and you know this thing has the propensity to go multiple days, weeks, the anticipation leading up to this is part of the excitement. So you feel that with all the fans, knowing this is just day one, step one of what could be a long run. Listen, I was a big part of what I shouldn't say I was a big part of, meaning as a fan, I was going to say the run in 07 to 11.
I got you, okay.
Just being around that and being a part of that in my early years from retirement, it was like, man, this is the coolest thing, man.
Yeah.
And then you don't see it for 10 years.
You forget.
And you forget what it's like, man. And this thing started in 2022, that magical run. And I just believe this will be the culmination of that, right? When you're trying to build, and I know it's going the other way, but when you're working towards winning that championship, there's been some difficult defeats that they've had to deal with at the end of the season. And coming back and getting back on that horse every year to get to put yourself in a position to do it again says a lot about this team. So there's a lot of mutual respect and admiration I have for this team and what they've done over the last 4 years, because I know what that's like trying to get there and trying to get over that hump. But to your point about the crowd is ready, man.
Yeah.
The crowd is ready. No one does it like Philadelphia sports fans. And you can tell when everybody believes and everybody buying in. This feels different than last year.
Big time. Jack said that before, and it
feels different than last year.
Completely different. It feels completely.
You walked in this ballpark last year, like, I hope.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's an
expectation.
expectation. For
even leading up to that series versus the Mets,
we were talking ourselves into it.
Yes, that's what we spent most of our time doing. Granted, the Dodgers are a great team. No disrespect to those guys, but there's a feeling that we have. Dave Travato, there you go. There's a feeling that we have as a fan base that this is our year.
Yep.
Just feels like that's what it is.
Yeah, and it's what I appreciate the most about you is, you look at Seltzer and I, and there's just a pit in our stomach, right?
Yeah. You two nervous Nellies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you come in, you have a different level of you have just confidence in them. It's like you can't wait to see what's happening on the field because you want to see what they're going to do.
That's exactly the truth, Fritzy. I first of all, Jimmy Rollins is my favorite Philly ever. Bryce Harper is right there next to him. Right there next to him. So I want this so bad for Bryce Harper to win his first title. That I just feel like coming into these series, it's the way I have to think. I have to think that we're going to get it done. That's just the way that's the benefit of the former athlete in me that I just go into the series. I'm saying, listen, we're here. Let's go get it done.
Yeah.
We may as well go get it done. We've already gotten here. Let's go get it done.
We're title town now, too. The Eagles laid the groundwork, and now it's time for us to have a second parade.
I believe that. I believe that from a psyche standpoint.
That's what I was going to say.
From a psyche standpoint, I believe that.
You can't tell me those Phillies guys. It's one thing to say we want a parade. It's another thing to see a parade in Philadelphia happening, and it's real. And
they saw it,
millions
They didn't
of
see
people.
2017.
That's
they weren't
my
here
point.
for the. They didn't see it.
You can say I want a parade. It's nothing to see it with your eyes. The motivation that creates, the tangible thing it becomes. I'm so.
I agree with that. I think there is something to that. This is a prideful baseball team. and they want to win a title. They want to win a title. Like they really want to go out there and win the title.
And you listen to the coaches talk all week. These guys, Trey Turner, $300 million. Schwarber, $20+ million player. Yeah. Castellanos, $20+ million player. Obviously Harper, $330. These guys have made a lot of money, and it just feels like in listening to Thompson and listening to Kevin Long, they don't really. It's not about money for them anymore.
No.
And it's not even like Turner has a ring and Schwarber has a ring, but I think they want the ring here.
And listen, now. Schwarber winning in Chicago.
That's a big one.
That probably was
to end 108-year
That might be like the ring of all rings.
Yes.
Like if you could only win one ring, it's probably that
So it's
ring.
hard to top that one.
Yeah.
But Turner winning in Washington, no disrespect.
Who cares?
Yeah. He wants to feel what this one is like. I don't even know what the parade was like down there in Washington.
He might have even won in COVID. Wasn't he in L.A. when he won?
Garbage. No, he got there in
21. He was there in 19. Okay, so
19. He had the
19. Yeah.
He was pretty good. He got in a pretty famous
that
shouting
was a
match.
great series too. The 7 games and all that. But
it went 7.
So
So
no one cares in Washington.
No.
That's the
That's
point.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, they probably don't know they have a baseball team.
Yeah, him winning the title here would mean way more than what he did in Washington.
And look, these guys talk about it. They feel it. They feel what this building is like. Like the whole point of wanting to play in front of these fans, of wanting that energy, that emotion, is to win for them, is to feel that emotion and win a title with it. Like that's the point.
Yeah, and don't underestimate or sell short the idea that, and this is not in some corny pandering way, they want to win this thing for us as well.
Yeah.
Like they realize how much support they get from this fan base. 30+ thousand at a simulated game, an intra-squad game the other day. The support that's been here since forever, but really when John Middleton started putting his money and his dollars behind those words and bringing in the type of players that this fan base can get behind and root for, they've been here, whether they're sellouts, whether they're 90% sold out, April, May, June, July, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, doesn't matter. These players want to reward the fans for that because they know what that's going to be like. I know that's what we felt like. We wanted so desperately to be like, man, let's get this city their first ever Super Bowl, man. It really did mean that to players. It wasn't that we just wanted to win the championship. It was like, man, let's be the team that wins the first ever Super Bowl for this city, man. And that's why 17 is always going to be remembered. And these guys, I think they want their legacy to be stamped around that championship. And they realize this fan base is one of the best in the country, in the world, as far as coming out and supporting their team. And players want to reward fans. They want to be able to say, this is what all your bitching and complaining was about.
Yeah.
And
it's like in a good way, like
doubt.
like in a
But
good
listen,
way.
You supported us. We're gonna give this
Yes,
back to you.
yes.
100%.
Yes.
I think that's something.
They feel that, man. They know that, man.
It's the best place to win in the world.
Well, and that's the other thing too, is if they can win there, while wanting to win for us, for them, like it's like a cliche, but for a reason. Like you will never buy a beer in this city. You will never you become an instant legend for the rest of your life in this city just by winning a championship. That's it. Like you have that forever. You are one of the most unique, special club you could be a part of in this city, and there's nothing that matters more to us.
Well, and I think for this team specifically, and I think it's a cool little thing that has been going on with the greats of this organization. So when J-Roll got here and started doing his thing,
totally.
And Larry Bowa was his manager, and he said, listen, if you want to stop hearing about the 1980 team, then go win it.
I love that too.
Me too. And then Jimmy saying it, carrying it on.
I love
it
that.
was so cool.
I love that. Yeah.
And he's right too, though.
He's so right. Yeah.
And these guys, I'm sure they're like, I get it, the 08 guys. I get it, the 08 guys. I get it. But this is their chance to say, all right, now we're officially on the Mount Rushmore of the best Phillies teams ever.
Well, we used to hear about the 80 team.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were the only team.
That was
they were the only team that got into the Super Bowl.
I grew up with stories of that run, like the 80 team, the 83 team, the 77 team, like that, like Davey Loeb, the whole, all of that. That was my childhood growing up with that as we had entered into the, other than 93, the wilderness for a long time. But I grew up with those memories with my dad telling me about those players. I went to the day Mike Schmidt, they retired his number. I went to the day Carlton's number was retired. The vet, that's what I grew up on, was that magic, because we didn't have anything. Other than one random year in 93, I didn't root for winning teams. I didn't know what it was like.
I tell you
what I mean?
what, that 93 team may as well have been World Series
Totally,
champions.
100%.
They're still legends. Doesn't matter if they won or not. Who cares? They were the best. So there's three things that's giving me confidence in the Phillies in this game. One, we got Dad Bryce. So congratulations.
Congratulations to Bryce.
Hayes Harper.
Well, how many kids we got now?
That's number 4.
Woo! In a relatively short time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
4
not,
young
not
kids.
stretched over 10 years.
He's a quick worker.
You can't have the oldest one help take care of the younger ones yet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's doing a job. Anyway, for everyone keeping track at home, plus 360 for 1 home run, plus 4,000 for 2. He's a moment's man. Second thing that's giving me a lot of confidence is Zach Wheeler is in the building. He's been walking around.
Okay.
He was giving Sanchez some tips yesterday. He is down in the locker room. He's in the hype video.
Feel bad for Zach, man.
Yeah, but hopefully it's a rallying cry.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a rallying cry. And then
I think it's a rallying cry. Hopefully it works.
Yeah.
But I think it's a thing.
They definitely want to win for him.
I think it matters.
They definitely. It's hard for me to even imagine if Zach was here.
How confident
I know,
we'd be.
right? Can you imagine if
like,
he had
we know he's
Wheeler,
getting-
Sanchez, Luzardo going or whatever?
like,
oh,
holy
wow.
cow.
Yeah, Wheeler's going 7 innings of 1 run.
Yeah,
ball, right?
yeah, like,
That's
wow.
what he does. That's what he does. But the last thing is this quote from Ohtani yesterday. A little surprising to hear from a great athlete. Here's Shohei Ohtani yesterday talking about pitching today.
まあもちろん緊張することもあるとは思いますけど、はい、
Sure, I'll be nervous at times, but more than that, I'm just really grateful that I get to play baseball, and at this time of the year, and just being healthy is really important to me. So I'm just grateful for that.
Nervous at times. He's going to be nervous at times today. This is a guy who has not pitched in the postseason yet. Last year, heading into his first playoffs, he said he wasn't nervous at all, and that's as a hitter. I like that early he is a little bit nervous about pitching in front of this crowd, and he is. I mean, the old adage with aces is you got to get to him early.
Big time.
Scoring runs is imperative today against Shohei Ohtani.
Listen, this dude is the best player in baseball.
Best player we've ever seen.
Yeah, well, Barry would have something to say
Barry's
about
the
that.
best hitter we've ever seen.
But I agree with you. I can't
we were talking about the guy pitches and hits.
I can't argue.
Yeah.
I can't argue it. I can't argue it. But yes, yes.
I never thought I'd see someone better than Barry Bonds. It's just this guy.
Yes,
yeah,
I totally agree. And I don't know if he's playing, a little coy here with the whole nervousness, because greatness like that usually embraces moments like this,
sure.
and then their greatness shows up. But it doesn't mean that being in an unfamiliar environment doesn't present a life learning lesson for you. So it doesn't. In other words, I'm saying this is the first time he's pitched in the postseason, and it's on the road in one of the greatest environments ever. I don't know how he's going to react to that.
And I tell you what, this crowd's ready for him.
Oh,
I mean, I can't wait to hear what the chants are.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the signs. They're gonna try everything in their power.
As we should.
Yeah.
Oh,
as
buddy.
we should. As we should.
Whatever it takes.
I'll tell you this. The funny thing is that with players like that, meaning great players, there's always that thin line or fine line between antagonize them and motivating them.
Totally, man. Totally.
Now, because he's a foreign player, it's hard to read it. Like, it's one thing. Like, if you poking at Kobe, I'm like, okay, he may give you 30.
We don't even know if he understands what we've
That's
said.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
who
saying.
knows,
Yes.
yeah.
I don't know how he's going to respond to all of this, but it will be exciting and interesting to see. I'll tell you the one thing I am thankful for is that he struggles against Christopher Sanchez.
He does, and Strom.
Yeah.
And Strom. So,
But don't say the one thing about how he's
we're not
no. I'm glad you. Yeah. Don't,
He also
don't go
hasn't
there.
pitched
Yeah.
since September 23rd or whatever. So it's like 11 days since he
Oh,
started.
has it been? Okay,
yeah,
I didn't
so
even know that. Yeah.
Maybe a little rust, especially because it's not like he's
Yeah.
been pitching consistently for
Yeah.
a long time
I'm-
this season. You know?
Check this out, fellas. I'm less concerned about the pitching
Than the hitter. Me too.
like him as a hitter.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, we got Sanchez going up against him, but that's to me is where he's more dangerous at, is in that spot. So we just got to get to that bullpen.
Yep.
We get to that bullpen. Sanchez does his job. He gives us 7 innings, and doesn't give up more than 1 or 2 runs, I say it's on us.
Mm-hmm.
If you hold this Dodger lineup to 2 runs through 7 innings, then it's on the offense to get runs in.
I totally agree.
The player to count on, sponsored by Barlow Buick GMC in Woodbury, New Jersey. Honest pricing, dedicated service every day. Let's go around the horn here. Ike, who is your player to count on?
Well, I'm going to go with Marsh.
All right.
Marshy has been flying under the radar like we love. Marshy's been flying under the radar like we love. And, my goodness, we talk about early season struggles. He was over April. Yep. He's been fantastic since then.
Totally.
That's a long time. May, June, July, August, and September.
Mm-hmm.
So forget about what he did in April, coming off the injury, the hamstring and everything. Man, I'm going with Brandon Marsh. And I'm going with Brandon Marsh because I believe the bottom of the lineup is going to be the difference in this series.
Yep. And I like that you're staying away from your boy.
Yeah.
Which
Just to
good.
make sure he
has his head.
Yeah.
They need him.
Driving runs when they are on the base. Bring the cookies home.
First half 2024, that's who they need from
Hit me
old
some doubles,
28.
buddy. Hit me some doubles.
All right, Seltzer, who's your player to count on?
So we'll take Bryce off the board. Obviously, we all know Bryce is the guy. I'll go with Bryson Stott. I was really impressed with his last 2 months. The way he was striking the baseball, it just felt like he was hitting with some power, and the ball had some actual velocity coming off the bat. He's working at bats again. He's got those tough, fouling balls off.
Yeah.
We've talked about in the pod. It feels like a big gamesman to me. Like, he feels like he's not afraid of a moment. He's had big moments here. What a pro I am by going through ours is happening, right? I mean, come. I really like Stotty.
We are nuts, man.
I like
We're
Stotty
nuts,
to
man.
get
We're
some
nuts,
tough at bats,
man.
especially
We're
we're
nuts,
talking so
man.
much about getting it to the bullpen. I think Stotty is someone who can, work at bats, foul balls off.
This
Let's
crowd,
go!
This crowd is ready for Otani.
Yeah.
The Shohei chants have already started. It's awesome. I'll take Bader. Come on. He's going to have his
one,
moment.
yeah.
Bader.
Yeah.
Love a first Bader moment of the postseason. All right, we're inching closer. Ike, thanks for stopping by.
Ike!
That seemed like that was an hour.
Now go drink some Ike juice.
Let's go enjoy a ball game, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let's go enjoy a ball game. All right, we're going to wrap up our work here, but don't worry, we're not going anywhere. We still got 40 minutes left.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Talking Phil's
Yeah,
baseball.
it seems like 10 hours until this game.
Yeah, it's inching. It's inching closer and closer. But on the other side, we'll finally talk about the pitching matchup, plus some things the Phils have to do well in this series. All that's coming up next on Leading Off on Sports Radio 94 WYP.
Another road game takeover with Fans of Philly. Join Fans of Philly as we charge into LA for a Monday night showdown. Enjoy airfare, hotel accommodations, an exclusive tailgate party, and game tickets seated with those that bleed green. Fly with 94 WIP's official travel partner, Fans of Philly. Reserve your spot now before they sell out at fansofphilly.com.
First Trust Bank is the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. We give your businesses an edge. Literally.
Woo, this Brandon Graham, baby. Just started working with businesses. I know y'all out here grinding and need that edge.
We help Philadelphia companies overcome challenges. So contact First Trust Bank.
You know I like that contact.
Right. And we help them reach their potential.
Baby, that's an edge right there. You know it. First Trust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
Wine isn't just for dinner parties, you know? It's just as fun to bring it to football tailgates, too. This September, Fine Wine and Good Spirits is supplying your MVPs of the season with wines like Cooper & Thief's Bold Bourbon Barrel-Aged Red Blend for $3 off. Or save $1.50 on the fruity Stella Rosa L'Original Black. Whether you're living up game day at the stadium or from your living room, your tailgate just got an upgrade. Both bottles 750 milliliter. Offers end October 5th, 2025. Please enter responsibly.
Ready to fire up your Saturdays? FanDuel, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, has got a boost you don't want to miss. It's called Boostin' with the Boys, and it's giving everyone a college football profit boost every single week. Here's how it works. Each week, FanDuel's giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com/John R, J-O-N-R to download the app, check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer, and get in on the action. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 94 WIP.
21 plus in President, Pennsylvania. Opt-in required. Bonus issued is now withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Live from the Tasty Cake Studios. This is Leading Off. Sponsored by Nissan. Nissan makes cars that thrill. Shop NissanUSA.com. Sports Radio 94 WIP. An Odyssey Sports Station.
That's right, it is now officially leading off.
Ah, we made it.
Which means the game is getting closer and
Somehow,
closer.
I believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
There are a lot more people in here, so I guess it must be getting closer.
Yeah, I agree. This is exited stage, right?
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, right.
Or if you're looking at the stage.
I guess it depends where you're sitting. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
It could
We
be.
are kind of on a stage in a way here where it's like, everyone can look in and bang, and we're kind of like
We're here.
trapped here,
We're here.
So, yeah.
So I have some keys to the series.
Oh, look at you. You did some work, prepping. How about that?
Well, frankly, James, this series is all I've thought about since I saw the Dodgers smoke them on Tuesday night.
You're damn right,
And
pal.
I was like, well, this is probably, I think I have an idea who the Phillies are going to play in the first round. One, and this has been one that has been talked about ad nauseum, but it's right, is getting the Dodgers starters out of the game as soon as possible. Now, I think it's a smidge overrated because they do have good pieces somewhat coming out of the bullpen. Like they can go Glass now if they want. I think Glass now is going to pitch in relief today. By the way, feed me Tyler Glass now in this ballpark.
Oh, he is going to crumble.
He
here.
crumbled a year earlier.
Yeah, he did.
Castellanos took him yard. And also give me Kershaw. I
desperately want Kershaw.
I want Kershaw bad coming out of the pen. So, but they also do have now. Nice, Justin Tennessee got in.
Oh, Matt
Wow.
Gorham, look at this. Drew from Westchester. We got Arwin. Look at this.
all of our callers are here.
It's a beautiful thing.
But
look at that.
They add Sasaki now, who looks like he has figured it out. You have Tanner Scott. I still believe in the stuff. I've never seen him.
He hasn't been good, but he's nasty.
Yeah.
Like in a spot, if he just figures it out, like I could see him being awesome in the playoffs. For
and
sure.
and they brought out they can put Emmett Sheehan in the bullpen, who went shove city against this
They are
team.
light on right-handed relievers. Like Trinan has not been close to what he used to be for them. Like they don't. It is a very lefty-heavy pen in terms of guys they can trust. Obviously Sheehan they have, but he's like a. he's like a long man. He could be used as a middle reliever too, and will be, I'm sure. But
and they added Bonda to the roster.
Yeah.
Another lefty.
And Sasaki, to your point, is going to be big for them in this series. They need Sasaki to be able to get outs for them.
Yeah. So Vezina is a problem. Vezina he's got
legit.
Induced vertical break on his fastball, which I know people love hearing.
Oh, that was awesome right there.
Glass now, I guess theoretically could be a problem, but still here I'm not too worried about him. Sheehan a problem, Sasaki a problem, but everyone else. Trinan was not scared of him watching him
Not at all.
in LA. Bonda, no. Dryer, no. Like, those are guys that they have to get to now. They probably won't come in. I have no idea. But that is obviously a key for this, is getting to the starters. Huge one for me is the tipping of pitches. This has been a problem.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this on the podcast, yeah.
This has been a problem for this team all year.
The Reds, obviously, coming off that series with Hunter Green and that whole thing.
There's a whole thought process of them possibly tipping pitches, so they got to be on their P's and Q's. Now, Luzardo's done a pretty good job of it, but whether Sanchez, the Mets had tells on him, the Mets maybe had tells on Duran. It's one to monitor if all of a sudden they're squaring up pitchers they shouldn't be squaring up. So that's a big one. Thompson, proactive, whether it's lineup or pitching decisions. What I mean by lineup is you heard all of those lefties. And if the lefties are doing their job, then it could present issues for Schwarber and Harper as hitting back-to-back. Would they break up the lefties? They probably don't do it after the first two games. You kind of let it go.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's 1-1 and those guys are getting neutralized, or God forbid it's 0-2, Thompson cannot be afraid, in my opinion, to break up the lefties.
100% agree. Yeah, and look, I like trusting what you've done and sticking with it now, but to the point we made before in multiple spots, Bowman the cleanup spot, all these things, like I need Rob to be ready to make a change if the moment he feels like a change could be warranted. Like, don't give guys an extra chance. Don't trust the vet in that spot, the Nola type situation, whatever. Like, I need him to be willing to maybe annoy someone and make a move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a really big, we mentioned it earlier, it's a really big Thompson series. He's got a plethora of guys you can go to off the bench. Don't want to go to him too early. Don't want to miss an opportunity. Like, I know it sounds simplistic to say, just make the right decision.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what it is. It's that and the pitching decisions of getting guys out early or sticking with guys and not leaving yourself exposed. I mean, there's been times where he has left himself exposed because of pulling a starter too early.
Totally. I mean, the Craig Kimbrell thing, we all knew Kimbrell shouldn't pitch, and I still blame him for putting him in. But part of the reason that happened is because he pulled Sanchez after 2 2/3 or whatever it was. Was Sanchez or Ranger that game? Either way, pulled both of them early.
Sanchez,
and then it was Sanchez. And then just went pen and was able to get outs and get outs and get outs and get outs. But at the end of the day, it came back to bite them when they didn't have another pitcher to get outs at the end of the game.
Rowdiness is currently being
increased.
It's
rowdy, dude. Justin from Tennessee brought it.
Yeah.
He's ready to go.
The rowdiness is being increased here at CBP. Another key, I need this team to be the aggressor. There's times where I feel like this team sits back, and I thought after the Mets series, they did a really good job of always feeling like that they were going to be the ones that were going to get the big hits.
Well, for the first time, they took it personally. How many years have you, for the 3 years up till now, and this is the fourth of this run, you have asked this team to take things personally over and over and over and over again. And until this season, it hasn't felt like they have. This season, it feels like, as we've talked about, these spots where this team faces adversity, they take it personally. They use it, and they respond. And that's huge.
And I know it's putting a lot on the shoulders of Harrison Bader, but I really do think that his addition to all of this has changed it from that standpoint. I think that he has given them an area of confidence. He's changed the chemistry in that
locker room. I
totally
agree with you.
And it's not that he's going to have tough. I think that they just look at him and the whole what a gift thing and how.
And then he's not afraid. He's always excited to play. Like, that's infectious. Like, he's not. I don't like. You don't think Harrison Bader is like look, I'm sure all guys get nervous and stuff. You don't feel like Harrison Bader's nervous. You feel like he's excited to go play baseball, and that can be infectious.
Well, and I think that it's made Marsh a better player.
No doubt.
I think that it's gotten. I know Marsh is already playing good baseball, but some of the moments that they've had after like big Bader catches, Marsh runs over and is
It's
almost
like the new Marsh and Bohm.
Yeah, it's like but at least Bohm, he's kind of like Eeyore. With Bader,
it's way more fun.
He's saying, "What a gift."
Yeah, they match each other's personalities a lot more.
It's the meme where Bader's walking past, he turns around.
Yes, it is. It is the guy
He's
looking.
walking, or
Marsh
Marsh is walking past with Bohm on the right side, turns around,
Perfect.
and he sees
That's
Bader. And then the last one, and it's a big one, but it is first off, don't chase. And, and don't expect.
There you go. Important.
And don't expect the Dodgers to chase.
Yeah, that's for sure.
The Dodgers have done a really good job just in watching them so far of getting pitchers in the strike zone.
They did it last postseason too.
Totally. And the Phillies obviously crumbled from that standpoint last year. I think the thing, there's a fear with this team of when they get in the postseason and when things get tight, how do they respond to that? If tonight it's 4 innings, it's a 0-0 game, a 1-0 game, they're down 2-0, the ballpark is going to be tight.
No doubt.
Imperative that those guys do not get tight.
I
know
totally
that's
agree
a long
with you.
series.
And to that point, Bader is the kind of guy who I think can untighten things in moments where if it is getting tight or whatever, Bader's the kind of guy who could, steal a base and pump his arms and get it going. Like that does matter. Moments, momentum, the way the crowd feels, the tightness of the building, anything that can disrupt that can be a positive,
I can't wait to see what this team's going to do.
I'm so freaking excited, dude.
Wait.
I'm like, I need this to happen.
Again, last year was almost like watching with your hands over your
Totally.
eyes. This year, I want to see. I'm ready to add more moments. And that's what we're barreling towards. And they've got a real opponent in front of them.
I said it, and you agree with me on the pod. I think that the 2022 Astros and this team are clearly.
Yankees.
No, I'm saying this run. I'm saying
yeah.
the 4 years now. Clearly the two best teams they have faced.
Yeah, it's a tough task, but if we know this team like I think we know this team, they're gonna rise up and they're gonna meet the moment. They're gonna meet the moment. Let's see how this goes.
Uh-oh.
Herb in the Northeast.
Always a good lead into a phone call.
What's up, Herb?
What I like about you, Jack? Every time you're ready to put me on, you start talking about what I want to talk about, and that's
right.
Discipline at the plate. Okay,
gotta have it, Herb.
You understand what I'm saying? Seltzer, you talk a lot.
I'm all about
it's
discipline.
All about discipline.
I go to bed early in the evening.
If we're going to win this series, it starts tonight, and it's discipline at the plate. And we got to work this pitcher, Ohtani. We got to work him. You understand? Every batter, 9 batters coming up there, okay? And we gotta work them, okay? And we gotta get runners on base. We gotta play small ball wherever we gotta do, and we gotta pick our pitches, okay? Instead of swinging at the first pitch and all this kind of stuff, okay? And killing the innings, okay? We can't kill the innings, okay? Of course, we got to play defense.
Gotta play defense, Herb.
We've been playing
and
good.
defense.
Keep your head down on the ball, right, Herb? Yeah, head down.
What's that?
Head down on the baseball. Head down on the baseball.
Head down on the baseball. Don't worry about the, swinging up so you can get that
launch angle
power
crap, right?
out there. Just take it out.
Herb, the ump's going to blow it tonight.
Your umpiring crew, we need you, pal.
The ump's going to blow it tonight because that's a concern.
You'll know if the umpire's freezing you. You'll know that. Believe me. Okay.
All right, appreciate
you
the phone
can feel
call.
it.
Sorry,
Is it
tight.
like pressure on your leg or
a little
something?
tight here with the leading up. We can't do the usual 8-minute
Yeah,
rambling.
no, that was enough, Herb. I think we're good on that.
Love him. All right, on the other side, we'll get to the injury report. Or not the injury report. We'll get to the more about the starting rotation, all that good stuff, plus your phone calls. We added an extra break in there, so that threw me off there, Seltzer. We're all good.
We're
all
pros
good.
here. We're pros.
Yeah. Either way, we're broadcasting live from the DeBoer Heart and Lung Center broadcast booth. DeBoer Heart and Lung Center, the Delaware Valley's only heart hospital. Jack Frisch, James Seltzer, live from the ballpark. Coming right back.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
In St. Pete, Clearwater, you can chill by the crystal clear Gulf.
And stroll downtown St. Pete's galleries and murals.
And hang with the locals at a fishing pier.
And escape to secluded white sand beaches.
Secluded, huh?
Yeah. And they're spectacular.
And then grab a sandwich at the grouper capital of the world.
And maybe a nightcap at a rooftop bar with sunset views.
Okay. In St. Pete, Clearwater, you'll find just what you're looking for.
And then some.
Your Florida escape begins at visitspc.com.
Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Tailgating and watching the birds. It doesn't get any better. So stop by your local fine wine and good spirits and grab yourself a 4-pack of Jack and Coke and Jack and Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. You can also sample some new flavors in a variety 6-pack as well. All available at your local fine wine and good spirits. And all ready to drink in a can. Jack and Coke. Born for the tailgate. Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty. 7% ABV. Jack Daniels Distillery. Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels at Old Number 7, a registered trademark of Jack Daniels Properties, Inc. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
I'm Piera Palazzolo, VP of Digital Marketing for the American Management Association, a company focused on the management training skills needed to enhance the careers of business professionals. We did our research when it came to the best companies for website development and chose AmericanEagle.com. And we couldn't be happier. AmericanEagle.com worked closely with us to understand the front and back end requirements needed to launch an e-commerce website that could handle the complexities of running thousands of seminars nationwide. Our robust new website and improved SEO saw immediate increases in site traffic and web revenue. If you're in need of managerial effectiveness and success, visit our website at amanet.org. If you're in need of a website that provides an unparalleled consumer experience, I highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Transform your business today. Dial 877-WEB-NOW1 for a free digital consultation with AmericanEagle.com.
This is Leading Off, sponsored by Nissan. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Welcome back. It is Leading Off. Jack Fritz, James Seltzer, live from the Deborah Heart and Lung Center broadcast booth. The Deborah Heart and Lung Center, the Delaware Valley's only heart hospital. Yes, the
Let's
animals,
go!
the people are let loose.
Oh, this is all. I'm so ready, dude. Like, I've crossed over from nerves to excitement. Like, I was both before. Seeing all the people, I mean, we just saw Justin in Tennessee and Matt Gorham and all these people coming by, and, like, there's just energy and excitement. Like you said, it feels like a confidence. It doesn't feel like fear. It doesn't feel like trepidation. Like, I am fired up, man. I'm freaking ready. Let's go.
Again, a little too much smiling. It was still a business trip.
That's true.
We got to take care of business.
It is. I have to, like, actively focus on not smiling. Just like the leg. You can't ask me to not shake my legs and not smile.
Yeah.
I can't do both things. It's like walking and chewing gum.
Yeah. The weather report is brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Philadelphia. For windows and doors that go beyond, visit the pros at PellaPhilly.com. I tell you what, James, a beautiful night for baseball.
Oh, perfect.
80 degrees right now. Get down to about 70 at 8 p.m. Not a single threat of rain, blue
Literally
skies.
it's perfect. We could not, like, we've been in this building for some cold October nights. This ain't one of them.
Yeah.
This is like perfect weather to watch.
It's
baseball.
a good way to start a playoff series.
It really
and I
is.
know Elliott Shore Parks was worried earlier about it being too light out.
It was.
That
Yes. He's like, I
not,
want it to be dark out. I was like, cool, man.
It's not going to create the correct ambiance.
Yes.
'cause that's what he is. He's an
Yes.
ambiance man.
Yes.
And
He has a lot of opinions about the Phillies.
I don't care that your kid's a Dodgers fan.
We don't
Boo!
need
Just kidding. We're having
No,
a
just
good time.
kidding.
We're
It's
big bad
adorable little
guys.
kid. Adorable
Yeah.
little kid.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
we're not bad people. We're just having fun.
No, yeah. We have children. Yeah, we like children.
But also, welcome to the city. And
Yeah. Also, like, get the hell out of here.
don't
okay?
even
Yeah.
look at me.
Yeah.
I want to beat this team's ass.
Me too.
I want, like, I got a healthy amount of respect for the Los Angeles Dodgers, but I tell you what, there'd be something sweet about taking down Mookie and Freeman again. Oh my God!
Well-
I'm already sick. I'm sick of a couple people. I'm sick of Freddie Freeman already. The series hasn't even started. I'm sick of Kike Hernandez.
Oh well, we've been sick of Kike.
I mean, he's gonna do something annoying. Tommy Edman, who's
absolute
shrimp.
Super, but you know he's gonna annoy us
all day. Kike is the one because Kike stinks. He's the one that's going to drive me crazy when he has some kind of
or this backup catcher guy who's in for Will Smith who seems to like batted 500 in this last series. Like, can we chill with Bloomquist or whatever that his name is?
It's Rortved,
whatever. See, that's how much I know the name. That was like some Northern European type name.
He hit some ball down the line in the Dodgers series against the Reds, and I was like, he's going to do something.
I hate him. I know it. I already hate him in advance of him annoying me in this series. Yes.
And we're facing Alex Call, not our good friend Alex Call.
No,
the
other Alex Call. Yes, that's exactly right.
Who was supposed to smoke left-handed pitching. So the one guy who's not on their roster is, and it's actually
it's Michael Conforto. Is that where you're going? Yeah,
that's the first time you really finished my sentence, and it was actually right.
How about it? Yeah, we finally got there. We're ready now. We're locked in.
You finished every one of my sentences, but that one you actually landed. You landed your plane. I'm proud of you. Yeah. So Michael Conforto has been horrible, but at least for the Phillies, I was surprised that he wasn't at least on there. Career opponent leader-wise, I think he's got. I think he's top 5 in home runs here.
He owns us.
It's like Burrell.
Honestly, there might not be anyone on the Dodgers where just like historically speaking, I would be more scared to have him step to the plate. Like, I mean, Conforto crushes us.
He does.
I think so. Like, it's definitely over 900s. I was like 930, 950. It's like something like that against us. Maybe even better.
It's like when Burrell.
Yeah.
It's like when Burrell gets the Mets. That's what it's like. So, Chris Sanchez on the mound tonight for the Phillies. Obviously, we know that Shohei Ohtani is going for the Dodgers. So Jerry Hairston was on with Clarkey on the takeoff. He said that he's prepared to go 110 pitches.
Wow.
Like, there's not going to be.
Wow.
There's no limit to him tonight.
That's surprising. Again, especially because he pitched 6 in his last outing, 5 the outing before, but it's not like he has gone super deep into a lot of games. So that is awesome.
All right, so these are my friends. So I went to high school with these guys.
This is strong work by these guys.
He sent me this video, and I didn't get it. Do you know what it is?
Trace Turner's, it says on the side there? Yeah.
Yes.
So I get it now. Yeah.
Now I understand it.
Yeah.
When he first sent it to me.
You need the name. The name is a key part of it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's clever. I like it. Bring it back to the fan groups.
He handles my money.
Oh, good. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is creative. There's some thought that went to it. Yeah.
I didn't get it, but then once he explained it, I was like, it's pretty good.
Check on your money every once in a while. Just keep an eye on things.
Make sure it's all good.
Yeah.
Class president.
It's great.
It's all
you
good.
Could tell. You could tell.
Yeah, it's a leadership type.
It's a high achiever right there.
It's a leadership type.
Yeah.
So, and then Chris Sanchez, who I think we have a lot of faith in, and the fact that when Wheeler went down, he didn't really crumble. He had the one start against the Mets where he didn't pitch well. Against LA, they hit 2 home runs against them, which was shocking.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, he'd just been great. There's really no fear. And if you missed it, Jesus Luzardo is starting game 2.
Oh, they announce it?
Yes. Zeus is starting.
This is what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That makes me happy.
Nola. So he said Nola is available out of the pen, which is interesting.
Unlikely, but
But he did say it was more in a long man role, where I think they would deploy Ranger in a
reliever,
a real spot.
Yeah, which gives them flexibility, and we know that Ranger's obviously done it and has that kind of rubber arm type of thing we've seen in past years. We remember almost where it was like when he went from being a reliever to a starter, and we're like, he's got to stretch out. And he pitched like 6 innings in his first start, and we're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like, it does feel like his arm can kind of just do whatever.
And I really, on Ranger, I still don't know what the scenario is to where he's pitching tonight. Because I do expect Chris Sanchez to give them some length.
That's the only way, is if for some reason Sanchez can't give them length is the only scenario I think where you go to Ranger.
But let Sanchez pitch his way through.
Yes.
Let him fight.
Yes.
Let him fight. All right, on the other side, last segment, we will give you the starting lineups for this one, round it out on the phones, all of that good stuff as we still get you set. Phils, Dodgers, 6:38. Greg Murphy has on deck coming up at 6 o'clock, so looking forward to it all. That's coming up next here on Leading Off on Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Ready to fire up your Saturdays? FanDuel, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, has got a boost you don't want to miss. It's called Boosting with the Boys, and it's giving everyone a college football profit boost every single week. So here's how it works. Each week, they're giving everyone a profit boost to use on college football. No opt-in gymnastics, no invite-only nonsense. Everyone gets the boost. We're talking real games, real teams, real Saturdays with an extra payout on the line. It's easy, it's fun, and it's only on FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com/Ike to download the app, check out the Boostin' with the Boys offer, and get in on the action. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 94 WIP.
21 plus in President, Pennsylvania. Opt-in required. Bonus issued is now withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Summer is coming to an end. You know what that means.
Cooler weather. Football is coming.
And of course, even more time in the bedroom.
What does more time in the bedroom have to do with the end of summer?
Nothing, I guess. I just wanted a chance to talk about Blue Chew.
Well, you got that right. Summer, winter, spring, or fall, Blue Chew is going to make sure you're a peak performer in bed.
Ike, you're spot on. Blue Chew gives you a chewable.
And you know with Blue Chew, it doesn't mean you have to make any doctor's appointments or stand in line at the pharmacy.
You do it all at BlueChew.com, privately and securely, and then they just send it to you in a discreet and hard package in the mail.
And your first month is free.
Free?
That's right, Fritzy. You're paying for that first month, buddy. Just go to BlueChew.com and use code 94 at checkout. All you do is pay for the shipping.
That's a good deal, but I never agreed to pay for it.
Shut up. Reminder, BlueChew.com, code 94 for your first month free, and then you can
chew it and do it.
House stealing. It's a nightmare that's real. It's the FBI's term for thieves stealing your home's title and draining your equity. Just one fake document filed with a recorder, and scammers can own your home on paper, drain your equity, and do it all without you even knowing. Imagine waking up to a foreclosure or eviction notice. Listen to former title thief Matt Cox.
What people don't realize is the ease in which this crime can happen. I can take the deed to your house and I can transfer that deed into my name. It's a great crime, and it's happening all the time.
So how can you stop the nightmare and protect yourself? Find out if you're already a victim now at HomeTitleLock.com. Use promo code RADIO and get a 30-day free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection, a title scan, and access to a title specialist, a $250 value. Don't wait. Go to HoldTitleLock.com now, promo code RADIO.
This is Leading Off, sponsored by Nissan, on your exclusive home for Phillies baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Welcome back. It is Leading Off. Jack Fritz, James Seltzer live from the Deborah Heart and Lung Center broadcast booth. Deborah Heart and Lung Center, the Delaware Valley's only heart hospital. A true mail-it-in effort from Francisco today with the returns.
Oh, did he even pick his own music or just let whatever's in the system play?
I'm
doing Phil stuff back here, too.
Yeah. Wait, real quick. Are you not going to tweet out your returns for this show?
I mean, come on,
Fran. The conventional ones.
This is a marquee moment.
You're going to tweet out returns, whatever was in the system.
Yeah,
whatever was in the system.
It's the tweet I'm going to put out. Just whatever's in the system.
It's a playoff game, Fran.
Especially Tarazio just lapped you, man. You should be embarrassed.
You think
tough.
you know a guy.
Leading off's different. Leading off's different.
All right, Kenny's in East Oak Lane. What's happening, Kenny?
Kenny!
Yo, what's good, guys?
How you feeling, pal?
What up, buddy?
Hey, listen. In the words of hold up, sorry, I'm trying to get my
I feel you. It's hard to focus.
It's lock in, Kenny. Come on.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that thing that's beating in your doggone chest?
Damn straight.
I'm ready for playoff baseball with Philly, man. There's nothing like it.
There's
nothing like it, man.
And let me tell
I'm
you,
not
Kenny,
nervous
this place is feeling it. Over the last hour, it has gotten
imagine. I can feel it through the radio.
Good.
I can feel it through the radio.
Who's who goes off tonight, man? Who do you got a lot of confidence in, Kenny?
I have a lot of confidence in. I think Stott is gonna. Stott's gonna do it today. I think he's gonna be the catalyst. I think Bader is gonna be the carrier, and I think Schwarber is going to be the punisher. Like that's what I think, man.
Yeah, I appreciate the phone call, Kenny. Yeah, the feeling of Red October. There's just nothing really like it. I know that. I understand the Eagles. I know that they're number one. I get it, but there's just something about when the calendar flips and it turns into October. I know that it's the old Costanza thing where I'm shifting into soup mode.
Oh yeah.
But now I'm shifting into October
mode.
Oh
yeah, sure.
It's like, and the funniest thing about playoff baseball is I was driving down here thinking about this. It's such a malaise during the regular season. Now, I live and die. We live and die with.
And this
with
ended up
every
being a
pitch.
more fun regular season than I think people
great
expected.
regular season.
Yeah,
but it's just so funny. It's so rare from this to any other sport because most other sports there is the level of intensity where it goes from background noise to you are sitting up and locked in and dying with every single pitch.
That and hockey are the two sports where it's like you just can't compare the regular season to the playoffs. Like the level of intensity jumps to such a high degree. And to your point with the crowd, the whole thing, like, I've said, like, I honestly do not think there is a better thing that you can do with a bunch of people than come to this ballpark in October. Like, I love concerts. I've seen Phish 160 times, whatever. Like, this is better than a Phish show. This is better than the best concert I've ever seen. This is better than the best communal experience there is when this place is firing and you have 45,000 people all in, like, working towards the same goal and wanting the same thing and achieving that of something we all care so much about. It's special, man. It is a special thing.
And the fans walk in expecting to make a difference. That is the difference between this place and anywhere else.
You're right, yeah.
These starting lineups are brought to you by the Fence Authority. Make your new fence as easy as 1, 2, 3 at fenceauthority.com. All right, for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani in the leadoff spot. Mookie Betts plays shortstop. By the way, still can't believe how good Mookie is at shortstop.
It's ridiculous. Like, how is this guy, like, he could just do anything. I feel like he could be like, here's a pool cue, go figure it out. And he's like a record, the best player in the world in a month,
Teoscar Hernandez is in right field, which means Freddie Freeman is batting fourth for Dave Roberts tonight. Tommy Edman batting fifth. Kike Hernandez batting sixth. Alex Call, not that Alex Call, is in
the other, not the WIP Alex Call. That's correct.
My boy, I guess, Andy Pajes.
Yeah, he's been your boy, the big dog. That's probably why, the big dog.
Is hitting eighth. And Ben Rortvedt is behind the plate. He's going to do something annoying. I can already feel it. I already feel it. Already hate him. For the Phils, Trey Turner leads off. Good to have Trey back. Very curious to see what version of Trey that we get. Does he let it loose? Does he steal a bag? Does he go first or third? Does he sprint out a infield hit?
Is his timing at the plate good to go? All that stuff.
Yeah, so it's big for Trey. Kyle Schwarber hits second. Not exactly an NLDS performer, but I'll tell you what, Seltzer, would like for him to show up in the NLDS.
That'd be pretty cool, man. Yeah, no bits.
No bits at this time of the year. We got a World Series to win. Bryce Harper, the new dad, is batting third. Batting fourth, Alec Boehm. Huge marquee moment for Boehmer, hitting fourth again. A lot of pressure the last couple of years. And if they can just get first half of 2024 Alec Boehm, they will be fine. Batting fifth is Brandon Marsh in left field. Really curious late in the game. How does he manage the Marsh situation? Does he pull him for any of the righties off the bench? He's got plenty. Castellanos, Wilson, and Kemp, or ride with them because they have a million lefties anyway.
And he's your 5-hitter. He's been so good. Like you don't see many 5-hitters get pulled in the fifth or sixth inning or whatever. So
one guy who's not going to get pulled, JT Realmuto hitting sixth. Max Kepler is in right field hitting seventh. In center field, Harrison Bader. And playing second base and rounding up the lineup, the second leadoff hitter, Bryson Stott. Seltzer, a little bit of time left. Close it out for us.
Brother, we have spent so many years without a chance. We have spent so many years, the losingest franchise ever, all that stuff. This team has a chance to win the World Series. This is real. After 4 years of this, it feels like it's culminating and building towards this. And it starts tonight with Shohei Ohtani on the hill. Let's get him. Let's crush him. I'm so freaking ready, Fritzy. This is the year, man. This is the year. I believe in this group. Let's go freaking win a World Series.
Meet